Hi there, sign of Leos. This is Kim, here to do your next 48-hour reading. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. Let's get right into your reading, guys. Asking that your angels and your spirit guides help us. Assist us get messages that's for your greater good. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot. Been a while since I've used this deck. I mean, a very long while, like from when I first started the channel. So they're kind of old cards, but they're good ones. Dropping into our heart space. You can breathe with your hand over your heart. That's an easy way to kind of imagine that you're dropping into your heart space and connecting with your mind and your heart. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups in reverse. So you see the really sad look on this horse's face, basically. You see, it's normally like that, right? Really sad. So it's trying to convey both, I feel like, the message of being just completely worn out from all of this disappointment, regrets. I wish I could say it easier than that, but it's the things in the past that we're still holding on to. And part of the reason why is because there's been an inability to forgive yourself and completely move on. When you can do that, then things can start to change. But as long as you move around in life thinking that the past was better or that there was something that you just did wrong, then you need to remind yourself that there really are no actual mistakes. Everything is just experience, and it's definitely temporary in this body, which is not at all what you are. But if you were told this from the beginning, I don't think you would have appreciated the journey to enlightenment and awakening as much as like you do. See, a hard time. The Three of Swords is in reverse. It's a hard time. But with both of those being in the past, there's a challenge to go back and set something straight. Ooh. Okay. And I'm going to tell you have enough money to do this. I'm gonna say that if you haven't seen any money yet, there is going to be a lot of money aiding what you're doing. No matter how dark the background gets in your story, you have a very loyal partnership. This could be a friend, partner in soulmate energy. You have somebody who's just extremely loyal to you, and it could be friendship. It doesn't have to be romance. The Emperor is in reverse. Golly day, you have the sorry, you have the Nine of Swords. That's not a position I usually see you in. Your thoughts are trying to keep you lured into a place of self-doubt. Why are our thoughts sabotaging? You can have many theories on that. You can say that you have an influence of the devil or the angels on one side, devil on the other. You can blame anything. But really, your experience is what you choose it to be in that moment. So if you can get out of that energy, which we will focus on how you can. Ten of Pentacles energy is good, but there's something missing from it because it's in the reverse. So there's something missing from it. The Mother of Wands is in reverse. This is like the Queen of Wands here. Again, another Aries reference. So some of you all might have Aries in your who you're dealing with or whatever. But the Mother of Wands in reverse in this deck is about a mother is very, very guarding, protective. Will do anything to protect these eggs. So I'm wondering if it's about whatever you've created already. Oh, wow. That's nice. Let's get another outcome card for you. Okay. Okay. Let's get some clarifying. I can work with this because, you know what, Leo? This is not really... Don't get scared of this reading. It's not really bad. There is a lot of darkness, and if you'll notice, the darkness in the reading is mainly here in the past. But something that really lights up your darkness is this money or good news. Whatever this is, it has to do with letting go of a very painful situation from the past, and there may be issues or a challenge to redirect ourselves, do a different course, take a different course. This course would be bring your broom and bring your pail, because we're going to sweep up this broken glass because we didn't sweep it up the first time. I don't know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. I have a very unhealthy mother and father issue going on with you, Leo, and I'm not sure if that's just the influence, if it's the abuse of power, whatever it is. The Emperor's in reverse right here in your future, meaning that there's something that's giving you the ability to move forward fast if you want. And I feel like this is news with money. The reason why I say money is because with 8 and 8 already, that's pretty magnified for money. And then you do have the 10 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So that means that there's just something missing from it being complete. And what's missing here, Leo, which I can tell you so that you can adjust some of these energies and transmute them. The Emperor in reverse needs to be upright. You need to develop a good strategy, whether that means hiring somebody to help you with the strategy or not. This is about the masculine and the feminine aspects of action, basically. We're fearing that we're not protecting something the way that we should or the way that we could. I don't know if this is about your skills, family, your job, your business. I don't know, something like that. But the Nine of Swords is completely fixable. That is something that you can really deal with, because all of these thoughts are trying to lure you, like with these things. They're like, here, give seeds to this negative thought. Now, why don't you give seeds to this negative thought? And pretty soon, all you're thinking of is manifesting something that you don't want, and you don't want to do that. Whatever's on your mind constantly is pretty much what you're going to manifest. So don't do that. Don't go down that hole. It looks like it's from the past. The 10 of Wands here is in the reverse for your past. So something came along and said, I'm going to lighten up your world a little bit. We still have these things to deal with. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. The Son of Cups is up there because it's a call to get going. And it might be about driving or making a dream come true. You know, the Knight of Cups can be about actual movement. Sometimes the Knight of Cups or the Son of Cups can represent something that's unexpected, but it's good. And it will get you moving. Because there's obviously something, look, with the Sun, with the Death in the reverse, that is in the process of transforming. I think it has to do with the Mother of Wands and the Emperor, because you're developing a strategy. So eventually that situation will be closed out too, whatever that's talking about. You do have somebody so loyal here, so loyal. And it's like lightning strike. Oh, this is what needs to get fixed. You know? Just very, very like, yep, No doubt, that's what Leo needs to fix. That's what Leo needs to do. And then it's like, I feel like once you do that, your energy's already affecting the situation to where once you start thinking better here, you know, you get the Knight of Cups. A really good offer too. Could represent somebody trying to come in and seduce you. I'm sure that's not everybody, but that is a meaning with that card sometimes. So, what's the Nine of Swords? How are we going to face this head on? Rethink what we're committed to or what we have our commitment priorities set at. And be open to taking a leap of faith on a new adventure. You may want to recommit to something or not commit or end one thing for another thing, right? And this is like thinking that something's going to go wrong with business and stuff like that. And it is feeling like nothing's ever going to have a brand new start. So these are just the thoughts. And that is how we need to control that energy, is by not giving any more energy to those thoughts, right? You have 10-10, so it's a big message for patience. And I guess the message is like that things have been taking their time. And sorry that things have been taking their time. But there's some kind of action that might be required by you to get something rolling. So 10 of Wands in the reverse. What was this in the past? What was this in the past that it's talking about with the 10 of Wands? The 2 of Wands, upright. Focused, driven. Focused on relieving a burdensome situation from your life. Your vision is really good. Your paths are many. You have 2-2. Your paths are many here. That could be twin flame energy. This could be releasing the heartache from a situation of love too. So many possibilities here in the past. So what is this 3 of Swords in the reverse? The releasing of this. What else can you give us with that? The 9 of Wands, never giving up. So they're saying in the past you were very focused on finding a solution to relieve this burden. You need to be persistent on what this was in the past that you were so focused on. And don't quit. And don't quit fighting. The 8 of Cups in the reverse, which is probably how you want to see it, is a challenge. So cleaning up the mess from something that might be pretty old. I don't know. Empress energy in the reverse, kind of like that Mother of Wands in the reverse energy. There was a need probably as a challenge to be able to just take care of yourself. If that's talking about you. If it's talking about an Empress energy that you're familiar with, then this person had a hard time focusing on anybody else, including children, because there were things that they needed to focus on themselves, because there's obviously issues with mother healing that have to go on here with this person. So compassion and love, that's what's being asked. Compassion and love for somebody's hard situation. What's this good news about here? What's the good news about with the 8 of Wands? This could also be about good communication coming in. I keep wanting to say it's related to money, but it might not just be money. Page of Swords energy as challenge, strength, confidence, to get more information on how to move forward. Could be child, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that you're dealing with too. The Emperor, how are we going to go about getting a good strategy or developing a good strategy? By moving forward in love and not out of fear. If anything that you approach if you ask yourself, okay, is fear causing me to make this decision, or is love making this decision? If it's ever fear is the reason, then we need to take a reanalysis and see what is it that we have to do to balance this out. So keeping your emotions really nice and calm, being diplomatic, being agreeable, for the sake of this balance. Really transforming your mood and becoming master over your mood. The 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is like something's missing from this. So I feel like the money's there. Now what? Like, when this is saying focus on love first. The Tower in reverse. Whatever surprised you that came down in the past, we're trying to rebuild, and now we have so much more than it feels like even in the past, but yet there's still something that's missing to build this tower, and it doesn't have to do with the materials. Disappointment, sadness. If we could change something, we would. If we could change something, we would. All right, Mother of Wands in the reverse. Mother of Wands in the reverse. A celebration. Because there's a complete transformation. And there will be a reunion. There will be reuniting and recovery. Celebration and abundance. Because this energy, this mother energy, I'll quote it, or Empress energy, is transforming. So whether this is a business or a family deal, it's transforming. With the Death in reverse and the Son of Cups, there's just an offer that's going to be on the table for you to take, and it's going to allow, you're going to have a lot of celebration. It's going to allow things to be equal and balanced as they should. All right, so that is success. The Six of Pentacles, there is your success. I have Eight of Swords in the reverse. We're getting out of that. And then there's your Ten of Cups there, Leo. So getting out of the Eight of Swords means you got 888 now. Told you it's something big with success here. Eight of Swords, moving out of your mind, not being stuck in any paranoid delusions. And then look, there's the transformation. There's the transformation. The Mother of Wands in reverse is the same as the Queen of Wands. And that's what the end result's going to be. Ta-da! Beautiful. I love it. All right, that's what I've got for you, Leo. Sending you love and light as usual. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.